Secretary of State Antony Blinken headed to Ukraine today as the U.S. continues to attempt to stop Russia from invading its neighbor. 100,000 Russian troops currently line the border between the two countries as talks with the Kremlin are set to resume Friday. Correspondent Kelly Meyer joins us live from D.C. So, Kelly, tell us any signs of progress here.
Nichole, tonight, top administration officials say a Russian invasion of Ukraine could come at any point. This as the Secretary of State is now in the air on his way to Ukraine, an 11th hour attempt to head off a conflict. The U.S. is still pushing to find a diplomatic solution despite ongoing talks that have so far failed to de-escalate tensions between Russia and Ukraine. This morning, Secretary of State Antony Blinken spoke with the Russian foreign minister. The two now plan to meet in person Friday in Geneva to continue diplomatic discussions. A senior State Department official telling us the fact that they both agreed to meet suggests diplomacy is not yet dead. But first, Secretary of State Blinken will be in Kiev to meet with Ukrainian President Zelensky and affirm the U.S. commitment. The secretary is also set to meet with employees and families with the U.S. Embassy for contingency planning if the security situation takes a turn. Blinken's visit comes after a bipartisan group of U.S. senators met Zelensky on Monday, one of those senators calling Russia's potential plans the most serious assault on the post-World War II order in our lifetime. Today, top officials at the White House and NATO raising alarms.
Our view is this is an extremely dangerous situation. We're now at a stage where Russia could at any point launch an attack in Ukraine.
The risk of a conflict is real. NATO allies call on Russia to de-escalate, and any further aggression will come with a high cost for Moscow.
Russia's foreign minister saying today they are not threatening anybody, but U.S. intelligence still pointing to a potential Russian false flag mission as a pretext for an invasion. Nichole?
All right, so possible pretext there. Kelly, the U.S. making any further preparations for that potential invasion?
Well, the Pentagon says they are continuing to watch the situation on the ground, but they won't tell us of any additional plans to aid Ukraine militarily. The Florida National Guard currently has members deployed in Ukraine. They're helping train Ukrainian troops. The Pentagon says there are currently no plans to add additional troops. Nichole?
All right, Kelly Meyer with that update. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.